All right, Shalom, Shalom. Want to start
Shalom.
saying all praise and glory due to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakah Kadash. Double honors to the Apostle Israel, Millstone, peace and mercy be unto the Lord's elect out there, and teaching word in truth and sincerity, and making their bodies a living sacrifice. Just about to hop into the spirit, do a quick video. I'm the brother Mark, got the brother Ma'ak Darwin.
Shalom.
And we're just gonna make this short, sweet, and to the point, man, as they say. And we're just gonna kind of center the video or the topic around fearing the Lord, because with fearing the Lord, man, it leads to making right decisions, man. And when you don't fear the Lord, that leads you to lean upon your own understanding, and our own understanding is not considered wise, man, because we do things based on the flesh. You know what I'm saying? But you can start off the first one, man.
This is Sirach chapter 1, verse 12. It says, "The fear of the Lord maketh a merry heart, and giveth joy and gladness and a long life."
Right. So when you see brothers, man, when brothers be kind of, you kind of see brothers happy and all that, and brothers, for the most part, be in good spirits, because
even though they going through shit.
Right.
Well.
Exactly, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because brothers catch hell and stuff like that, but we ain't down and out like how Jake is in the world, bro. Like, Drake in the world, bro. They that old lion that crouched down. That's been they pretty much gave up on the Lord, man.
I got a precept real quick. This Sirach 2 and 4. It said, "Whatsoever is brought upon thee, take cheerfully, and be patient when thou art changed to a lower state." Yeah. So, hey, that's a commandment. Because anything that the Lord tells you to do is a commandment. Yep. The Lord said when you catch hell, you take it cheerfully. So that's why, brothers being a cheerful spirit, man, because, ultimately it goes back to the fear of the Lord, man.
Yeah. And it ain't nothing but the fear of the Lord, man, because it's that show you that you got a lot of understanding.
Yeah, the scriptures do say the fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom.
Right, and that's the one we had. Matter of fact, you can get that real quick.
Proverbs
9 to 10.
All right, this is the book of Proverbs, chapter 9, verse 10. "The fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom, and the knowledge of the holy is understanding."
Right, you know what I mean? So once you obtain that wisdom and that understanding, that ultimately leads to you fearing the Lord, because you understand the Lord control all things. He control my life. Hell, if I walk outside this door, if the Lord want to kill me or not, that day I'm under his hand. Yeah, I'm in his hands, bro.
So your life is in the hands of the Lord.
Yeah, and that's understanding, bro. You know what I mean? To understand that you ain't no such thing as free will, and that you don't control your own life, even if you do make so-called good decisions, it's all based on the will of the Lord anyway.
That's right. That's how much and that's ultimately, because even if you as a man, you walked around fearing another man. Once you learn to fear, that all goes out the window, man. When you understand that Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai is in full control, man. That man that you fear, the Lord control him.
Yep.
That man that you feel like your best friend, or the Lord can use him to put you down, So the Lord, the scriptures don't say that, but it's a saying that if a leaf fall from a tree, that the Lord ordained it to happen.
Yeah. That is in the scriptures, you know what I'm saying? To talk about if a bird, but it said if a raven, pretty much, I'll get it real quick. But
that's how much power the Lord has. But I'm gonna read this back while the brother getting that. This Proverbs 9 and 10. "The fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom," man. So the fear, once you start fearing the Lord, that's just the beginning of wisdom, because ultimately wisdom is applying the scriptures, man. Wisdom is applying the knowledge that you have. Okay, so how you show that you fear the Lord? By keeping his statutes and commandments.
All right, go back to the rock. I'm still looking for it.
Let's go to what, bro?
The one in Sirach. We'll go back to the 1 and 12.
This is Sirach, chapter 1, verse 12. "The fear of the Lord maketh a merry heart, and giveth joy and gladness, and a long life."
Keep going.
Verse 13. "Whosoever feareth the Lord, it shall go well with him at the last, and he shall find favor in the day." Shalakia. "Whosoever fear the Lord, it shall go well with him at the last, and he shall find favor in the day of his death."
Yeah, so you fear the Lord, man, you're gonna find favor even at death, man, because that's too we gotta keep in mind too, Jacob's trouble and all the things that's coming. You know what I mean? So if we've been doing the right thing the whole time, then we shouldn't have nothing to fear, man.
That's right.
You know what I mean? So even when death is presented to us, we still should have that mindset, like, look, man, I've been doing the right thing, man. So Lord willing, Yahweh Shem Shai have mercy on me. You know what I mean? Even if he don't, he's still justified, man, because We still gotta pay for things that we've been doing in our past life or before we woke up to the truth. So at the end of the day, man, it's mercy regardless.
And even like when you in a life or death situation, you know, when you fear the Lord, you know, the Lord. Let me read this back out. The Sirach chapter 1 and 14. It said the fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom, and was 13. Whosoever feareth the Lord, it shall go well with him at the last, and he shall find favor in the day of his death, man. So you should find favor of the Lord. You know when you die, man, or when you be put in a life or death situation. Okay, because the Lord can deliver you. Hey, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, you think if they didn't fear the Lord would have delivered them from that burning furnace? No. Nope. You think the Lord would have delivered Daniel in that lion's den if he didn't fear him? No. Nope. Okay? Yep.
Everything leads to the fear of the Lord, man.
That's right.
If you fear the Lord, man, he gonna fight with you. He gonna fight for you. You know what I'm saying? But Jake don't understand that's an actual action that you need to do. You can't tell somebody I love you, man, and this, that, and the third, man, but your actions don't follow your words, man. Yeah, love is an action word, man. It's based on the things that you do towards a person, man. If a woman says she love you and then she don't do nothing to show that she love you, and you just be like, man, you just talking, man. That's right. You know, that's how Jake is, man. Lip service. But you got it. I can't find
it. This is Sirach 1 and 14. It says, the fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom, and it was created with the faithful in the womb.
Right. It was created with the faithful in the womb. So the ones that fear the Lord, ultimately, man, once you wake up, you know what I'm saying, it was already inside of you. It's just like the word church goes back to ecclesia
or even the word education.
Yeah, it means to draw out.
To draw out.
Yeah, that's really what I was looking for. But it means to draw out. So the fear of the Lord was already in us. We just needed somebody to draw it out, and that's when we ran to the apostles, the elders,
a great millstone,
a great millstone, or a brother that you might have heard woke you up. And then that fear, you like, damn, I don't want to get judged, man. Let me turn my life around. I don't want that to happen to me. Because when we got to talk about, when brothers get to talk about, the elders talk about Jacob trouble and people about to get ready to drop dead and FEMA camps and all that, that was like if you have the fear of the Lord was in you, like, damn, man, I don't want that to happen to me. You know what I mean? So then you started thinking like them that soldier that had Paul and Silas in the prison, and they was like, then he said, what must I do to be saved? And 16th chapter of Acts. When he seen the things that Paul and them was doing, how they got broke out the prison and all that by the angels. He's like, at all that, he's like, man, what must I do to be saved, man? And then Paul pretty much like believe on the Lord and fear the Lord and believe on him, and then you and your household gonna be saved, man. But that all comes back from fearing the Lord, man. You gotta fear the Lord, man. Any and everything.
Right.
You got it, bro.
This is Sirach 1 and that's it?
Jump to 18.
Verse 18 says, the fear of the Lord is a crown of wisdom, making peace and perfect health to flourish. But which are the gifts of Yahweh, and it enlargeth their rejoicing that love him.
Right, it's a gift, man. Fearing the Lord is an actual gift, you know what I'm saying? Just like faith. Faith is an actual gift that's given to you from the Heavenly Father and His Son. And if you don't have those things, you're going to make pretty much dumb decisions.
Yeah, because the scripture said it was given to them in thy womb.
Yeah, you just read it.
So the Lord installed that.
Yeah.
In the elect.
Yep.
Roughly paraphrasing. Because it's only the elect.
Yeah. Yeah. Like remember what happened with Jeremiah in 1 and 5? You know what I mean? He basically, the elect has a certain characteristic, you know what I'm saying, that they going to display on earth, man. That people meet them and then they're going to have certain characteristics, but that got to be a man of the Lord, you know what I mean? Because you can tell how the way the brother acting. You know what I'm saying? But we probably ended off on that last one about in Genesis 22.
Oh yeah,
start up above though, to kind of build to the point, because the point is in 12. So I don't know if you want to start with like 8, maybe 9.
This is the book of Genesis.
Yeah, because brothers should be familiar with the story, you know what I'm saying? But we just gonna kind of like hit like maybe like 2 highlighted verses and then kind of just show you the fear of the Lord and what it leads to and this, that, and the third.
This is
22, maybe start at like maybe 9 or something like that.
I'm gonna start at 8. Okay, this is Genesis 22:8. And Abraham said, my son, Yahweh will provide him a lamb for a burnt offering, so that they both offering, so they went both of them together.
Right, because Isaac was curious about like what the sacrifice gonna be at, because you know what I mean, Abraham brought, you know what I mean, he brought the two servants with him and stuff like that to hold the donkeys, whatever the hell they had to ride up there. But then when Abraham took Isaac to the mountain, he like, you know, where the lamb at? If we going up there to offer up, saying,
right.
But Abraham ain't telling him like you the offering, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
You got it.
All right, verse 9, and they came to the place which Yahweh had told him of, and Abraham built an altar there, and laid the wood in order, and bound Isaac his son, and laid him on the altar upon the wood. And Abraham stretched forth his hand and took the knife to slay his son, and the angel of the Lord called unto him out of heaven, and said, Abraham, Abraham, and he said, Here I am. And he said, Lay not thy hand upon the lad, neither do thou anything unto him, for now I know that thou fearest Yahweh, seeing thou hast not withheld thy son, thy only son, from me.
See, there you go. It was the obedience part, man. He like, nah, I know you fear the Lord, man, because you was willing to do any and everything for me, man. So
he was about to He was about to slay his son, use his son as that offering.
Yep.
You know, and that shows his faith and also ultimately his fear, man.
Yeah.
Because if he didn't do it, what the Most High would do, man?
Yep, he was scared of the repercussions.
Hey, just like even in the book of Jonah, man.
Yep.
You know?
Yep.
The repercussions that Jonah had to go through for not fearing or obeying Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, man. Yep. He was swallowed up in a big fish, man.
Yeah.
You know?
Yep. And that's the pretty much the sentiment of the video, man. Like, just fear the Lord, man. Fear the Lord, and it will always lead to better decisions. You know what I'm saying? Because we can't make the best decisions every fucking single time. Like, you know, but we can make better decisions based off fearing the Lord. You know what I'm saying? And if Jake would just take that mindset, like the 2/3 would just take that mindset, man, their life would be better. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it would.
If we were talking, it would be better. But niggas just refuse to refuse the will of the Lord. And hey, you know, it is what it is, man. You got any closing things, something like that you want to? And that's really what we're trying to get Jake to understand too. When we be out there teaching, or you know, put up videos like this video we doing right now. This video is for whoever gonna listen to it, for them to be like, damn, man, that whole video is about fearing the Lord. I need to take heed, man. You know?
Yeah, this Proverbs 1:7 says, the fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge, but fools despise wisdom and instruction.
There you go, man. The fear of the Lord is what?
The beginning of knowledge, man.
Yep, that's literally the beginning of knowledge, because you come to the conclusion like, damn, if the Lord control everything, then I need to fear this. I need to fear this entity.
Ultimately, that's
like, dude, man, that like real.
And if you fear the Lord, how you show the Lord by fearing the Lord is by keeping His statutes and commandments.
Yep, that's how you show your love, man. Just do what He say, man. So with that, man, we gonna give all praise and glory due to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahushai, by Hashem, Kodash. Double honors to the Apostle Elsgray Millstone, and peace and mercy be unto the Lord's elect. Shalom.